Peace and welcome. So, I only got like 20 minutes of like memory for this video. So, I was going to, okay, just for anyone who's never tried it, mirror work. And I don't know why, but I think if you have strong Gemini placements in your chart, it might be beneficial. But it had kept coming up in my, peripherals for a while. So I was like, you know what, let me try it. So I started, trying the mirror work. And it's like where you look in the mirror, you look deep into your own eyes and you talk to yourself about, the goodness in you and how much you love you and, the things that you do love about you and all those things, like, right? Like your express love to yourself. Um, and I had been doing it for like a week, just randomly stopping in the mirror and, expressing love and gratitude for me. And it had worked, really well a couple of times. Gave me like some really good thoughts and a little boost, right? But it's like the first day of my cycle and I've been extra emotional and all this stuff. And I was like walking by the bathroom mirror and I just kind of did it superficially. Like, oh yeah, girl, you're so, and ooh, I love you. And then I hit and you're so sexy. And yo, it was like a damn burst. It was a whole thing. So, I was going to do a video on that whole thing, but I'm not that brave yet. So I think like I'm gonna probably write it on my anonymous blog, or I did like a voice recording for me so I can preserve it, and I'll probably journal. Like I'm sure I'll journal about it, but I'm not ready to just like be sharing that on YouTube with my face. And I was like, if I share that, I want to share it with my face because that was some deeply personal, heart-wrenching, riveting, eye-opening stuff. But so I was like, okay, well, let's do a reading. With that energy kind of sitting on me. So let's do it. We'll pull a Major Arcana card. World card. Okay, we got the World card. And I like to read the meanings from this book because I really like Colette Baron-Reid. This is The Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid. But with the World card, let me just say, there are, like, you see how there are like several worlds, like here. So like you leave one and you move into another. And so for me, that speaks about that mirror energy, right? So like you're mirroring, the worlds are mirroring, but also leaving one pain cycle, leaving one world or one small cycle of thinking this is all it is, perspective, eyeballs, circles, and moving into a better one. Let us see. Number 21, the World card. Okay, I'm over here flipping and tripping, and I need my glasses. I'm over 40, babe. Okay, perspective. Thump, thump, thump. I'm being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul experiencing life as a human being, I have no fear. I can see clearly that I am a powerful co-creator in a divine partnership with Spirit. Aligning myself with Spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes, I am a conduit for miracles. So yeah, cycle ending, a conduit for miracles. Let's get some cards. I don't know. Look, I feel like this is the beginning of a whole cycle because Mars is now moving through my Pluto sign. And for those with Pluto in Libra, so that's the birth years 1971 to 1984, 83, 4. But yeah, so like that little time period, I feel like a lot of our things are cycling up, right? It's ending of cycles. Things are cycling up. World card. Changing of perspective. You either gonna change and flow with the times, or you're gonna get left behind. All right, let's get 5 cards, and we're just gonna read the 5 and see what it is, because I don't have a lot of minutes left on my memory. So, bringing an overall energy, challenges, the past as it relates, and the future, or spiritual advice in the future. Okay. So the overall energy to go with the world card is the Emperor. The Emperor. And I don't know, I'm talking about Pluto energy. The Emperor is control. But I get the sense that where you lacked control before, you have now gained it. Where you lacked understanding of where you were giving your power away before, you got it now. Cha-boing, boing, boing. Sorry. All right, the challenge. The Hermit. And honestly, this is, my thing. I feel like it could be, the Hermit could represent therapy. Finding a trusted therapist, finding someone you can talk to. Also, I get sharing your knowledge, like sharing what you've learned on your journey with others. But also, knowing that now is a new cycle and you need to take control of things in this new cycle, understanding what you need to take control of. And the challenge is, learning or understanding how to do that. Like, I want healthy, but what does healthy really look like? How do I make that happen? And going and seeking some assistance on making that happen. The past as it relates. Baby, you've been carrying a heavy burden. Yo, this card came out like as I was blubbering and crying with this whole shadow aspect of me download from cycle that began when I was a little kid and it's taken me through my entire life. Y'all, this card was like here, like you gotta put that down. It ain't even yours. Like you carrying some stuff that ain't even yours. Release it, put it down, and pull back to you the parts that are yours, right? The advice is the 8 of Wands. I just feel like that's action and communication. With this, Hermit, it could be coming out of your shell and sharing yourself with others, communicating with others, sharing your story with others, sharing what you've learned with others, communicating it to them. Do that because, just like if you know something well enough to teach it to someone else, then you really know it. And if you've ever done that, you understand the more you teach it to someone, the more you learn it yourself. Same thing. The things that you've learned and discovered about yourself in private that you found really challenging and, hard, hurtful to get over, they're the same things that someone else is going through and they need actionable advice in dealing with it, in changing their world cycle, changing their perspectives. So be open to communicate to those who say that, they can learn something from you or they respect your spirituality. Be open to those who want to communicate with you. And then right down the center is the Emperor, the Hermit, and the 8 of Wands, and a new cycle. This could also speak of traveling. Yeah, because there's a couple of traveling cards here. So possibly you find someone that can help you with your gaining power and control over things. And You have to travel to them. Okay, in the future. Whew. I'm saying though, do you see that? Is that the magician? You got the tools, baby. Once you put down the weight, you put down the burden, put down all them things that your energy was acting on that it didn't need to, then here you are, the magician. Boing, boing, boing. I'm saying all that work and changing of perspective really shows you all the tools that you already possess, that you may have squandered on others or that others may have stolen from you. Taking control of your gifts, taking control of your energy. Yeah, this, yeah, I'm gonna have to write about the whole mirror thing, but take back your power. You understand now where it got out of hand and where it got away from you, where it possibly got out of your control, where your idea of yourself and what you were capable of got taken away or loaded down with a bunch of other bull. But I feel like a clearing and a lifting and an understanding. And now it's like, move out of my way. All right, let's do a power thought card by Louise Hay. I'm just really happy. Like, it was very painful. It took me 2-3 hours to process all the stuff that came out of me when I was doing that mirror work. It took me a minute. Then I had to have a really good shower because I felt dirty. But such a change in perspective. It allows for such a level of freedom, like such a level of overcoming. Like, wow, look what I did overcome. Look what my guides brought me through. Look at the power that's on my side. All the things I went through, and I'm just not like totally ruined beyond repair. Which I guess, no one is ruined beyond repair, but I'm trying. I'm still able to care and try. Wow, this is so huge. For me, this is very huge. The card we pulled with the tree, because these roots, they go deep, right? Your sexuality, that's something that starts at a very young age, because sexuality isn't about sex, right? So but the card is, I am at peace with my sexuality, right? Ooh, thought I was gonna read that without my glasses. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. One more time. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. Now, what I went through, or what I went back to and relived and rediscovered when I did that mirror work, it did have a lot to do with sexuality and even abuse and assault. So yeah. And I think on a level, like, do I want to talk about this? How much time is on this thing? I don't even have time to get into it. I ain't got enough in this time. Like, I'm not ready. But yeah, so embracing your body and understanding that it is perfect for you in this lifetime at every stage of your journey. it's perfect. Okay? Your body, your spirituality. Like, even while you're working on it, it's perfect for right then and there. Right? So, peace.